Have you ever stopped to think about your day so far? I mean, how many times have you already reached for some kind of gadget? Technology isn't just around us anymore. It's practically an extension of us. So today, we're going to unpack the devices that are, quietly and sometimes not so quietly upgrading our entire world. But first, seriously, just take a second. Look around. Right now, how many gadgets can you literally touch from where you're sitting? Your phone, for sure. Maybe a smartwatch on your wrist, your laptop, probably some headphones. Yeah, it's always more than you think. These things have basically become part of our daily uniform.
So, when we say IT gadget, what are we really talking about? Well, at its heart, it's any piece of tech that's designed to make our lives easier, more connected, more efficient. It's not really about the flashy lights, it's all about the function. It's about upgrading what we can do.
All right, now that we're on the same page, let's dive into the absolute essentials. These are the big three, the command centers that really act as the hub for pretty much everyone's digital life. See, each of our core devices has its own specialty. You can think of your smartphone as the undisputed champion of portability. The laptop, that's your productivity workhorse, no question. And the tablet, well, that's just perfectly built for kicking back and consuming content. Each one has its own little superpower, right? A specific job it does better than anything else.
The smartphone is like that digital Swiss Army knife we all have in our pockets. I mean, it's your phone, your GPS, your bank, your window to social media, and your personal movie theater all rolled into one tiny package. It's the one thing that's always with us, juggling a million different tasks while we're on the move.
And then you've got the powerhouse of creation, the laptop. This is where the real, deep work gets done. We're talking everything from running a business and doing research for school to heavy-duty stuff like graphic design and video editing. It's the tool you grab when you need to build something. And sitting right there in that sweet spot in the middle is the tablet. It's way more portable than a laptop, but it's got a bigger, more beautiful screen than a phone. This makes it absolutely perfect for watching movies, reading books, or even doing some digital sketching. It's that perfect bridge between just consuming and getting a little creative.
So, with all these devices creating and downloading photos, documents, and videos, it brings up a pretty important question. Where in the world does it all go? And that brings us to a category of gadgets that's so easy to overlook, but is absolutely critical.
And that's where external storage saves the day. Things like USB drives and, those super fast solid-state drives, they're basically the digital vaults for our lives. They help us manage huge files, create safe backups of all our important stuff, and they can even make an old computer feel brand new with a serious speed boost.
Okay, so we've covered our core devices, the screens we stare at all day. But what about the gadgets that change how we actually interact with the world around us? Let's get into the tech that extends our own senses and abilities in some really cool ways.
Wearables, like smartwatches, have pretty much turned our bodies into living, breathing information dashboards. They're tracking your health, monitoring your workouts, and zapping notifications right to your wrist. It's all about being connected and in the know with just a quick glance, making you the center of your own data.
All right, let's clear up something that trips a lot of people up. VR versus AR. It's actually really simple when you think about it. Virtual reality, VR, replaces your world. You put on a headset and you're somewhere else entirely. But augmented reality, AR, adds to your world, overlaying digital stuff right on top of what you're already seeing.
And what you can do with them is just incredible. VR is amazing for super immersive video games or for high-stakes training, like for pilots or surgeons. Meanwhile, AR is changing the game for shopping, letting you virtually try on clothes, and it's helping designers see their 3D models in a real room.
Now let's talk about two gadgets that honestly feel like they're straight out of science fiction. These things take digital ideas and actually make them real, right here in the physical world. They are, quite literally, tools that create worlds. Drones have given us a totally new perspective on everything. I mean that literally. There are eyes in the sky. And yeah, they take amazing photos, but they're also doing critical work, like surveillance, search and rescue after a disaster, and even helping farmers manage their crops.
And hey, if drones are our eyes in the sky, then 3D printers are like having a tiny, personal factory right on your desk. They can take a digital design and turn it into a real object you can hold in your hand, whether that's a quick prototype for an engineer, a custom toy, or even a life-saving medical implant. It's just wild.
So all these gadgets are amazing on their own. But the real magic, the stuff that feels like the future, is when they stop acting by themselves and start working together. This is how we build a truly connected life. Just picture this. You walk through your front door after a long day and you say just one thing, "I'm home." And instantly, your smart speaker starts playing your favorite chill playlist, the lights dim to that perfect cozy level, and the TV turns on right to your streaming menu. That seamless flow, that's the power of a digital ecosystem.
And that whole ecosystem is built on all these different smart home devices that just bring so much convenience and security into our lives. I mean, being able to control your lights from anywhere, never needing to search for your keys again thanks to a smart lock, and having a thermostat that actually saves you money, it's all about making your home work for you.
So who's the conductor of this smart home orchestra? Well, that's the digital assistant. You know, your Alexa or your Google Assistant. They're the voice-controlled brains behind the whole operation, listening to your commands and making sure all your other gadgets are talking to each other and working together.
And the smart TV has totally evolved to become the real command center of the living room. It's not just a screen for watching shows anymore. It's your portal to streaming, to gaming, to browsing the web, and even to controlling your entire smart home, all from your couch.
And we can't forget about modern gaming consoles. These things are so much more than just for gaming these days. They're absolute powerhouse entertainment hubs that offer incredible online experiences, VR, and they fit right into your connected home with access to all the same streaming apps as your TV. So when you step back and look at the big picture, it becomes so clear. These aren't just little pieces of plastic and metal. From the phone that never leaves your side to the smart speaker on your counter, these are powerful tools that are truly, fundamentally changing how we communicate, how we create, and how we live. And that leaves us with one last, really fascinating question to chew on. We've seen how far this technology has come, but let's be honest, this is just the beginning. As these tools get even smarter, even smaller, and even more woven into the fabric of our lives, you have to wonder, how are they going to reshape our world tomorrow?